not a game, it's a rich thing.
Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I cannot believe that I am saying that. I can't believe it. Do you guys know I literally told my friend last month. She said, girl, when are you gonna get a YouTube channel? I said, girl, let me tell you something. Don't ask me that again. 1, 2, I am never going to make a YouTube channel. Are you kidding me? Absolutely not. She was so mad, and I'm like, wow, I should never say what I'm not going to do. Look, you should never say what you're not going to do, because look at me. I got a YouTube channel. This is crazy. So anyways, please subscribe to my channel at Apparently Blunt. Apparent, you should know how to spell that. Lee is my nickname, and Blunt is my last name, which is probably a little bit too confidential, but I just wanted to tell you guys why I chose this name. People my whole life have told me that I'm probably a little bit too blunt.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Who had been saying that?
That may be my problem. But anyways, we here. So since that's what y'all said, let me create my own YouTube channel then, okay? Get into the video, subscribe. On today's episode, we are going to be talking about why you should create a YouTube channel, or why you shouldn't, or maybe what characteristics that you need to have. So number 1, what characteristics do you need to have? The number 1 thing that you need to have, honey, you need to have a personality. Now, I follow a ton of YouTubers. So different YouTubers have different things. They have different niches, everything. So the first YouTuber that I follow, I forgot her name, but she is so funny. She has like that dry humor, you know, she's not really, her voice is definitely not as high as mine, but she's hilarious. And she just has, basically her YouTube is lifestyle, and it's so funny. So you can go for that kind of route. Or my favorite YouTuber ever is Jackie Aina. She is absolutely stunning. And that's just that on that. And we're not even gonna talk about that, because if you know about her, you know about her. You know what it is. I love her. And she's hilarious. Like, are you serious? I love her. So the first thing you need to do, you need to have some type of personality. Now, I'm not trying to tell you to fake. Don't be no faker. No fakes allowed. Be yourself, number 1, but you have to catch your audience's attention. You can't be talking like this and talking real monotone, and you know, I really don't want to make a YouTube like that
for real, but I'm really just trying to do it because I need extra money, and I really don't care about these people, and I just hate this so much, but I'm gonna do it for a coin.
You cannot be like that, girl. And first of all, you cannot be talking, girl or guy. It's gonna be some men looking at this. Girl or guy, you cannot be like that. You have to be a YouTuber because you actually want to do it. So that's the number 1 thing. Number 2, you have to know what your content is going to be. So are you gonna be a lifestyle blogger, or are you gonna be a makeup guru, or honey, are you gonna have this hair laid because that's what it is and that's what we all need? What are you gonna do? So for me, I chose lifestyle because I feel as if I have so many tips that I wanna give people. Let me tell you guys something, okay? People literally come to me for everything. They come to me for acne tips to clear up their acne. They come to me for, I don't know, they come to me for all kinds of stuff. They come to me for restaurants, like what restaurants should I be using? Makeup, like, look, I don't do nobody's makeup, okay? I'm not the makeup guru of the century. That's really not my thing. I love makeup on myself, but I don't really know how to do it on nobody else. So don't ask me, y'all. Don't be commenting like, what's going on? All I can do is give you the link to these lashes and the link to this lipstick. And I use Clinique because I got sensitive skin. I don't know. So that's not really my niche. I just felt like I needed to choose lifestyle because it's lifestyle. I want to do some blogging, what I eat. I want to do all types of things. So that's why I chose lifestyle. So for you, you really need to choose what your niche is going to be. But let me tell you something though. When you choose that, you need to make sure that you're actually knowledgeable in that, okay? Because first of all, don't be coming up on here trying to be a financial guru and you don't have no savings account. Matter of fact, you don't have $100 in your savings account, because I looked at it. But you on here lying. And you know what? Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. You need to know what you're talking about. You have to know what you're talking about. So that's number 2, probably 3. Those probably 3 things. Number 4, you need to be consistent, right? So in life in general, y'all, you really need to be consistent. The only way that you're gonna be successful in life long term is if you are consistent. So if you're making YouTube videos, right? I suggest that you probably pick maybe 1 or 2 days out the week that you are gonna post your content, right? Because I know for me, the YouTubers that I subscribe to, I'm looking for it. I need to know what you got going on. I follow a lot of makeup people. I need to know what eyeshadows you're using. I need to know what deals you got going on. I like to know. So you need to make sure that you're organized. Let me show y'all something. So I have a notebook. With this notebook, I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. This notebook, it says girl power because I'm a major feminist. Okay, girls are gonna rule the world. Girls, we run this mother. Yeah. And that's just that on that. So this is my notebook. I got it for $1. Do you know what I do in here? I journal. I look at this. I journal. And this is how I set my day. This is how I set my YouTube videos. I have everything in sections, and that's exactly what you should do. So you really should be organized. So another reason why you probably need to make a YouTube channel, my dear, is because YouTube, there are major money opportunities on here. So there are a ton of YouTube videos, and I actually may make a YouTube video about this. There are a ton of videos on there that shows you different ways that you can make money through YouTube. Like, there are so many different ways. There are probably over 4 to 5 different ways. And honestly, once your channel gets like pretty a heavy flow of subscribers, brands are gonna start reaching out to you, which means more money. That is very important if you're trying to get your point. So that's very important. And also too, who doesn't want to make more money? I know I do. So if you are money motivated, that's what you need to be doing. Okay, so I done lost count, y'all. I don't know if this is point 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I honestly don't even know what point we are on, but this is my next point, okay? And this point is crucial. This point is imperative. This point is very important. You need to make sure that you do not care about what people think about you or your videos. Let me tell you why not. We all know that social media is a dark place. People have fake social media accounts just to tell you that your edges are dry. Now, first of all, your edges shouldn't be dry. But if they are dry, that does not mean that you deserve for someone to point that out. So, for example, there may be some people that's gonna comment on my video.
Oh, they're gonna be like, oh girl, da da da, oh girl, da da da.
Guess what? I actually don't care. So that should be your tone. Make your YouTube videos because you want to help people. Make your YouTube videos because it's fun. Make your YouTube videos because it's a hobby for you. And that's all that you need to be focusing on. Any negativity, we're not doing that. We're not doing no negative vibes. That's not what we finna do. Okay? We're not doing no negative vibes. So that honestly is my last point. So this video is just some characteristics or just some things, some basic things about what you should know when you're trying to start your first YouTube channel. And lastly, I actually want to talk about a little bit why I actually created my YouTube channel. So I created my YouTube channel because I feel like I have a lot of tips that people should know. I don't know, I kind of feel like I'm inspirational a little bit. Okay, maybe a lot of it, you know, and honestly, my family comes to me when they're down. My friends come to me when they're having a bad day. A lot of people come to me just for advice in general, right? Like, people would say, hey, I like your braids. And I'm like, okay, well, here's my girl who does my braids. Or, you know, I like your lashes, or I like your nails. And let me tell you one thing about me, okay? I don't care how much money I make. I'm looking for a deal, period. Okay, that is how billionaires and millionaires become what they are, because they are very economical. All right, so people already know let me go to Lee and see where she got this from, because I know she got it on sale and they ain't lying. So I just feel like there are so many things that I should talk about. I love to cook. Well, okay, I lied. I like to cook. I used to love to cook, but honestly, y'all, I got so lazy. This quarantine got me all the way off my charters, okay? So I'm trying to get back together, but I do have a ton of recipes that I also want to show y'all, and maybe just take you in a day of life of me doing meal prep or just anything. So I am now going to end this video, and I hope this helped you. I hope it helped you. Helped you. So those were all the tips that I have. These are just some basic principles on if you should start your own YouTube channel, okay? And honestly, I ain't even finna lie to you, okay? I hope that you step out your comfort zone like me and start your YouTube channel. Honestly, it's fun. I'm not even gonna lie. Truthfully, I'm a talker, okay? So, as you can tell. So, honestly, this really comes naturally to me. So, I should have listened to my friends last year, then maybe I would have had more money. But you know what? We ain't gonna live in the past. Don't forget to subscribe to Apparently Blunt. All right, y'all. Talk to you later.